What's going on, guys? It's Jeff, back here on some more Vanguard, as you know. So I decided that during the double XP, I ran into kind of a weird impasse. So I ended up finishing the G43, the golden one. So I have the gold G43, the gold SVT, and the M1 Garand is currently bugged, so we got the melee weapons, that's a riot shield and knife. We have all the marksman rifles done as far as we can go. We have all the shotguns diamond, all the SMGs diamond, all the LMGs are gold besides the ones that are also bugged. So I really only had a choice coming down to this. I either sit around and go for launchers, which is insanely stupid. I'd rather do that last. If I really had nothing else to do, I would just do the launchers. And then, not to mention the Panzerschreck is also still bugged anyway. It's like, does no damage or whatever. So then there's the sniper rifles, which are really not in a good place on this game. I have not sniped yet, as you can see from the overall levels. I got these levels with the 3 line just from indigestion. I only got the 3 line up there just from using Polina. So I was at this weird impasse where it's like, okay, shipment is out, so I feel like I want to end up using like the ARs and stuff, or maybe even the launchers. But then it just has this weird ARs, you know, if I just ended up blowing through the ARs with all the, you know, shipment and all that stuff, double XP. I mean, that is like one of the biggest categories. But then I start thinking like, oh, well, the snipers are a really slow leveling up process. Then I realized I still had the pistols to do. So it's pistols, sniper rifles, and ARs that I was deciding between. And last night I decided to just pop back into hardcore, and I've been leveling up this pistol, the Rat. This is currently what I'm just running on it, just to, like, you know, pop people super easy, get some long shot. The pistols are actually very, very simple and easy, so realistically, I don't know, maybe I should try the sniper rifle. Oh god. But the snipers are not gonna do well on shipment. The snipers don't benefit from shipment. It's not like shipment's gonna go anywhere though, right? But the XP is. Shit. I think I have to do the snipers. Oh, I'm gonna try it in shipment. I don't care. Fuck you. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, my ass. Ow. We actually have a UFC event. It would have already started by the time I'm putting this up. So, sleeper card, but hey, some of these cards, like I said, sleeper. Oh, that sounds playable. Good thing I don't need to spawn in. Main event is women's bantamweight bout, Ketlin Vieira versus Misha Cupcake Tate. Co-main, Michael Chiesa, Sean Brady. I mean, these are interesting matchups. Take a look at the kills. All right, there are like 3 or 4 people that are above the top person on our team. So that's a leave. Don't stay. Just waste your time trying to, you know, back yourself out of a whole thing. You're not just fighting the other team, you're also fighting your team, which is, you know, probably at that point morally broken. If they haven't left, they're just there to, like, get their ass whooping, and that's it. Well, yesterday I managed to get 2 finishing moves. 2. I have all the other characters now. For some reason, the Sentinel operators, they don't end up unlocking the diamond skins when you finish all of them. It only gives golds. That's the way it's supposed to work. But Barbarian and Hellhounds have given me the diamond ones. So, I mean, once I get Shigenori all done anyway, it won't really matter. But some things are just, the challenges are not working the way that you would think.
Niggas is really letting niggas spawn behind us, bro. That's just crazy.
Did I not shoot them in the fucking head?
Can't wait till they nerf that shotgun shit, bro.
They already did, unfortunately. This shit is so goddamn slow. I don't deserve that. I just don't. Yo. Oh, the gameplay is not going to be good while sniping, man. Oh. I haven't even thought about what it's going to be like to snipe at the end of all of this. I just want the camo. I'll figure it out after what the fuck I'm going to do with my life. Dude, listen, I'm a Misha Tate fan. I love Cupcake, but I was on her side during the Ronda Rousey feuds and battles and shit like that with Ronda. Oh, also, I learned that the 3 line is the only one that actually has the 100 bloodthirsty. So I could do like Type 99, Car 98, and then 3 line. And not have to worry about just not worry about completing the challenge. It's at least during the double XP. Misha Tate, she is women's MMA royalty, in my opinion. Like, if she was there at the beginning. I remember when the UFC had its first women's bout. This is just how sniping life is gonna go on this map, I guess. I literally got hit by 1 bullet and died. I don't deserve that, I'm sorry. I just don't. This is actually the worst thing I've ever used in a COD, straight up. It is absolutely atrocious how bad this shit is. I hate the Arasaka scope. That shit is absolutely terrible. The Type 99, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. You give us this weak-ass version of a weapon this entire time. You give us these weak-ass sniper rifles, but then on top of that, you just make the scope themselves just absolutely unbearable. And this game's over. I don't know why they made the optic that, like, thick around the edges. You don't get a picture at all Why is my gun's damage, like, so bad? Like, they have to see the stats of, like, the pick rate and the overall KD of these weapons. They must. I know Sledgehammer sees the number somewhere. The cheese grater on to know that I ain't fucking around. So the thing about Misha Tate is that she's known to be, like, well-rounded and tough. And realistically, you really don't want the attribute. It's not that it's a bad attribute to say that you're tough. Proving that you have the tough attribute shows that you're able to get beat the fuck up. So there is a little bit of a story in that, you know what I mean? Okay, well, these guys are better snipers than me. I just tried the chow twice and died twice, so congratulations, you joined FaZe now. Oh yeah, I've been running into some cheaters recently. I've seen about 4 cheaters now. They have the unlock tool, they got aimbot. Really no counterplay to it as they're wallbanging the shit out of you through the entirety of the map. See, Ketlin is different though. Like, the thing that usually happens whenever people take a break from MMA and come back after a bunch of years and shit. I mean, Misha came back and got a fight recently. In the last couple months, she looked okay, but the thing is, she still looked like her. You know what I mean? And the game has evolved since then. Eventually, she's gonna get high enough to where she gets her shit. I don't know, man. I would love for her to, you know, just win. But I think after this point, after Ketlin, once she starts getting into the top 5s of bantamweight, she's gonna realize how much and how far women's MMA has come. So I want Misha Tate to win this one. I think she can win this one. Past this point, I'm not entirely sure. It's not that bad when you're not in a crazy lobby, but these are far and few in between. Because I am not going to be useful to my team in terms of trying to get control on the map. Getting the B flag? Sorry, you're not going to see that shit from me. Most of the games I spend just diving onto that B flag and shit. Trust me, I really do. I don't run a full 6. I try to help my team out and shit, but you know how it is. I mean, shit, just go queue up a game right now. You'll probably get into one where a team has been spawn trapped, killed 600 times. After this one, I'm pretty sure Misha gets a top 5, and if she wins in top 5, she'll get a title shot. He fought Amanda Nunes once already. I think I remember it was a yellow ring, right? It had the yellow mat. Michael Chiesa versus Sean Brady. Sean Brady's number 14. This is a big step up for Sean Brady, but Sean Brady has had some really interesting fights, like a heavy boxing, wrestling and shit. Michael Chiesa is known to be like this really big 170 dude, submit people, very, very formidable grappling, but he kind of has an Achilles heel where he tends to get submitted a whole bunch. And I honestly have a feeling that Sean Brady is gonna end up like guillotining him or something. He's gonna end up like hurting him on the feet or something, and then Chiesa is gonna end up trying to shoot for a careless takedown or something as he's hurt. Sean's just gonna guillotine him. This is a big step up for Sean, but stylistically, that's what I could see happening though. See, this side is a lot better. It's still weird and off to the side, but it's fair. I'm in 1440p too. I do not see shit. I want to aim low because I have a feeling someone's gonna slide around it, but it's only 2 players. What the fuck is this? Okay, no, I'm not doing it. That dude fucking laid down in his spawn. He knew it was over. Apparently the Bren actually works now. So what's the challenge for the Bren? There's a workaround for the Bren somewhere. I was waiting for him to start doing damage to me before his character even comes around the corner, and I'm gonna get flinched. Smaller caliber rounds. Now, why in the fuck would I want that on a weapon that can't one-shot people anyway? I'm gonna go watch this card. It's on a little bit earlier today. I want Misha Tate to win, and I think Sean Brady actually has a pretty decent matchup into him. But this is a big jump for Brady, so we'll see. But I'm gonna go Sean Brady, and I'm gonna go Misha Tate. After this point, though, Misha Tate might have... in the top 5, I mean, she's actually not a bad matchup into the top 5. Don't see where she really stands out above other people. She could absolutely wrestle Jermaine, maybe wrestle Holly Holm. I mean, she already beat her once, I believe. I mean, maybe she has an into the top 5. I mean, oh God. I just don't want to see her get punched by Amanda again. That was bad.